Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors who refused to do nude scenes.
Whatever you say, Hardigan. Let me throw some clothes on.
For this list, we'll be looking at both actresses and actors who have pushed back against doing nudity for past Hollywood projects. Performers who have disrobed for a role but still refuse to bear it all in other works will be considered. Did any of these stories surprise you? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Zendaya. After Zendaya started on Disney Channel, her career took off into the stratosphere. She's had breakout roles in everything from Spider-Man Homecoming to her big show Euphoria.
I'm Rue.
I'm Jules.
Where are you headed to?
Home.
On the series, many of her castmates have disrobed for various episodes. There are even some reports and interviews of actors pushing against nudity in certain scenes. But through it all, Zendaya's Rue Bennett has been relatively more modest than her co-stars.
I've got an idea. What?
There are reports that the actress has a no nudity clause included in her contract for the show. If that's the case, then it doesn't seem likely Zendaya will change that policy for future roles.
And at some point you make a choice about who you are and what you want.
Number 9. Blake Lively. Blake Lively has had an incredibly successful acting career that spans both film and television.
So, when's the party?
Saturday. And you're kind of not invited.
She and her A Simple Favor co-star Anna Kendrick have both opted to not reveal everything on screen.
My God, you're such a nerd.
Lively's relied on body doubles for a few of the steamy moments in the past. In a 2012 interview with the Daily Mail, she called nudity in film distracting. However, she did temporarily change her mind for her role in All I See Is You.
What's the problem, huh? Forget what I said. Put on whatever you want.
But since Lively disrobed because she found nudity was integral to the story, it was probably just a rare exception to her stance. Number 8. Neil McDonough. If you rewatch Season 5 of Desperate Housewives closely, you'll notice that Neil McDonough's David Williams won't be spotted kissing his wife.
You're upset and you're tired. Why don't you take a nice hot shower and I'll make us some lunch. Does that sound good?
Prior to his appearance on the show, he made it public that he wouldn't so much as kiss anyone that wasn't his real-life spouse. McDonough's strict policy around intimate scenes wasn't an issue until he was cast on ABC's Scoundrels.
Finally, a show about family values. That is, if your family values petty crime.
Open up, please!
Sunday, June 20th.
Come on!
When he denied a request to do a sex scene for Scoundrels that might have involved showing skin as well, he was fired and replaced. Although his personal policy cost him that role, McDonough's had absolutely no problem getting cast in TV and film since then.
There is a code of ethics, and if you cross that line, I'll do whatever I have to do to bring you back onto my side.
Number 7. Emma Watson. Some child actors feel pressured into doing risque roles in order to be taken more seriously. However, Emma Watson gracefully transitioned from the wizarding world to other serious roles without stepping out of her comfort zone. In an interview with the Sunday Times, the actress insisted that she wouldn't do a nude scene just to shake off her connection to Hermione. But that didn't stop people from thinking she would. There was a time where rumors swirled Watson would bear everything while joining the 50 Shades franchise.
Yep.
Seriously?
Yes.
However, the actress easily shut those scandalous reports down. The enchanting Watson still doesn't seem to feel the need to change her stance on nudity.
I would say it's completely obvious what's going on here.
Number 6. Jennifer Garner. Although Jennifer Garner has had a handful of steamy scenes throughout her career, none of them have ever seen her bare it all.
You are so beautiful.
While promoting their film, The Invention of Lying, Garner and her co-star Ricky Gervais both expressed their stances on nudity.
How do you know these things?
Well,
Oh, that makes me happy.
The notable actress insisted that there was a 0% chance she'd take it off for the camera. Garner has certainly achieved incredible heights as an actress while keeping her clothes on. Incidentally, she's had a number of great roles in family-friendly films over the years as well.
Dreams really weird dream.
Garner clearly doesn't need to change what she's doing to keep getting cast in a variety of roles. Number 5. Julia Roberts. Most movie fans know Julia Roberts played a woman with a very adult profession to perfection in Pretty Woman alongside Richard Gere. But her connection to the role doesn't mean she has any plans to take off everything in future films. Despite having had many steamy moments with co-stars in the past, Roberts has never let the camera see everything. She's even requested that a mature scene in Duplicity was dialed back in the past.
You clearly have me confused with someone else.
Honestly, we think the actress made her opinion known best in her own words years ago. In an interview, Roberts said, "To act with my clothes on is a performance. To act with my clothes off is a documentary."
Is that right? Yes, that's exactly right.
Number 4. Mila Kunis. After years in the industry, Mila Kunis has become someone who will speak up when something doesn't feel right.
Oh, I will.
Back in 2016, the actress went on record discussing how she had struggled with gender equality in the film industry. The open letter mentioned how a producer claimed her career would nosedive if she didn't take off her clothes for promotional material. But Kunis stood her ground and didn't do something she wasn't comfortable with.
I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I'm done.
While we don't know what movie this incident was tied to, we know she used a butt double for her role in Friends with Benefits.
I totally agree. Let's forget it happened.
Great.
It's great to see Kunis thriving in Hollywood without being pressured to do something she never wanted to do. Number 3. Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba is one of the talented performers out in Hollywood who has a no nudity clause written in her contract. In an interview with Glamour magazine, she's quoted as saying, "Getting naked would never elevate the picture." Ironically, many of Alba's roles seem to take it right to the edge of her boundaries. There's a running issue in the Fantastic Four films where she seems to keep losing her clothes.
Sue, your clothes, lose them.
This is so wrong.
Wow, you be marking out.
When she appeared in Sin City, Alba played a stripper who didn't reveal everything.
Skinny little Nancy Callahan. She grew up. She filled out.
And although viewers thought she bared it all in a machete shower scene, it was just special effects tricking people's eyes.
I wasn't nude.
In the shower?
It's called special effects.
Special effects.
Whether Alba is playing around with audience expectations intentionally or not, her no nudity clause has remained very intact. Number 2. Samuel L. Jackson. Longtime Hollywood legend Samuel L. Jackson might have the most unique reason for not wanting to do a full frontal scene. While talking about The Hateful Eight, the subject of nudity came up in conversation. Jackson was against such scenes because he seemed concerned about measuring up to expectations.
I don't know about all that.
Since we'll try to keep this entry family-friendly, we won't specifically name the part of Jackson's body he thinks could come up short on camera.
That's too bad. Yeah, it is.
According to him, he thinks that a certain part of him might seem too small because his own personality is so large. Jackson implied scenes where you'd see all of him might involve a stunt double.
You need me a lot more than I need you. You don't like the way I do things? Fine. I quit.
So if he is in any real steamy sequences, he'll ensure his character measures up. Number 1. Megan Fox. It's safe to say that Megan Fox is one of the most stunning people in Hollywood.
I like to go faster.
It looks like your distributor cap's a little loose.
Yeah?
Although she took part in some risque scenes at one stage in her career, she took measures to avoid being fully naked, and that isn't likely to change anytime soon. In various interviews, Fox expressed that there are some parts of herself she'd rather keep private. Her stance only strengthened after she became a mom.
Look, everybody, I got a cowboy. Look at
Fox said that she even turned down a TV project because her potential role as a sex worker would have had a large share of mature scenes. While she may always be seen as one of the most attractive actresses around, there's little chance audiences will see all of her.
Because you're just really insecure. I am not insecure, needy. God, that's a joke. How could I ever be insecure? I was the snowflake queen.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.